something gets stuck in the door. It literally just got stuck in the door frame. That was funny. Stinking car got stuck in the stinking door frame. Alright, so I'm just gonna fuel this thing up. But what I wanted to say first was this thing is stock. What I mean by stock is that I've changed nothing except for the fact that in the early days, and I remembered after the fact, I had done very slight modifications to this. One, I got rid of the choke. If you're gonna ask me how I got rid of the choke, I just got rid of the choke and made it so that there wasn't gonna be any air filtration to where the choke blade went through. So the choke is gone. That way there's no deflection in air flow, like whatever. That was my thought, was to get rid of the choke, gets rid of that blade that's in the way, and provides hopefully just better airflow. Now, do I know that that happened? No, I don't. So I do have my GPS. Oh yeah, the GPS is actually on the car right now. I almost thought I forgot. So I'm gonna fuel this thing up right now. I do have my screwdriver with me. I'm gonna mess around with the high end of the carburetor just to see if I can maybe see if it needs to be leaned out, see if I can get a little bit more power. You should be able to, or I should be able to do this by just literally listening to how the RC is going. The other thing that's a negative on this is it does have a stock clutch, meaning stock springs. So the springs are a little bit lighter, so they kind of cause the clutch pads to swing out a little bit sooner, where if I threw the 8K clutch that I have, and it's just literally the springs, but if I throw the 8K clutch in here, I'll still be able to, or I'll still have to do other adjustments, but it'll at least be in that higher RPM range to where it'll engage the clutch later and effectively hopefully have more power to do so. That way it'll kind of like be in that higher band, I guess you want to call it. So yeah. Anyways, RC Guy Garage, and today I am going to rip my fifth scale and see if I can just tune just a little bit. I'm going to do a couple of passes, and you know, while it's stock. The other thing I want you to keep in mind is that not an idiot. And why I say I'm not an idiot is that this doesn't have a kill switch in it. So running this without the kill switch, it is one of those hazards. I don't recommend doing it, but I think in my lifetime, I've only had a couple of runaways. One was nitro, and my Jackrabbit never ran away, so. It's not that I have faith in it. I don't. It's just, I just haven't ordered one yet. So I do have one in my cart, so I may go ahead and pick that up if I do decide to go ahead and continue to run this thing. Kill switches, talking to Earl, kill switches also can cause issues that are hard to trace down when they fail. So yeah, it's just like one of those things where get a kill switch, I guess, like if you're doing maybe like what I'm doing, running it like in areas like this. If you're on your own property and you just don't care nothing for nothing, don't put a kill switch on. Don't even waste your time, just run it. Just run it and take the risk, because that takes that much out of the equation of diagnosing literally starting issues. So I just got to throw some fuel into it, do a couple of passes with the GPS, see where it's at, see if I can do some tuning to it, just to see if I can squeak out like a little bit more. Yeah, enough talk. All right. I did also GoPro on. Man, I can't talk. I did seal up my tank too, by the way. So, I don't know why I brought the funnel out. I guess I was thinking like I was going to need the funnel, but I don't. So that should be good enough. It runs forever on a tank of fuel. I think this is a 770cc tank, I believe. I think that's what it said. I don't even know, man. So that's sealed up. Like I said, I did seal up that thing right there. So there is no choke on this thing, so that's why it does take a couple of pulls to get it started, but I shouldn't need a choke. So put this remote on. Like I said, the only issue would be the clutch right now. And like I said, just tuning a little bit of stuff out of here. So I'm gonna go ahead and activate the GPS. How my camera looking for alignment? Looks like it might be a little high. Think like that maybe. GNS, where are we here? So screen record, media, start, skip, GNS, allow. Guess I didn't have the Bluetooth on. So let's see what it's doing. And do I not have, oh, there it goes. So it is on. All right. So while it's collecting its satellites, I'm just going to go ahead and fire this thing up. So I did charge the battery too. So it seems like we're good on my servo. Steering servo is a little slow. Throttle servo seems fine. And I did change up a little bit with the brake here. I did put rubber tubing on there just to give it more brake. So go ahead and pump this thing and give it a crank. Like I'm trying to like get you in the visual. What I'm saying about loud is that I have neighbors. So obviously my intent is not to piss off my neighbors. You know what I'm saying? Because like, I don't know, man. If I lived next to somebody that had a Pro Street car with wide open headers, you know what I mean? Every single day, that's all I heard, might get to me. You know what I'm saying? So you know, I'm a thinker. Chainsaw! Throw my GPS, I think, oh, okay, so the mail has come. Throw this thing here. The big thing is not being able to hear anything, so gotta really be careful when I do this. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit track, start, 7 satellites. Hear nothing, see nothing. Hear nothing, see nothing. Yeah, changing to an 8K clutch is definitely going to help. I gotta check that front wheel. Wow. That's fine. Alright, see what we got. Stop. Breathe. It's gonna be slow. 32 miles an hour. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lean it out just a touch. See if I get any change. Start. 10 satellites. Hear nothing, like I mean, hear nothing, see nothing, kind of sort of. What I will say, it does have awesome brakes now. It does seem like it's winding out a little bit better. Look at those brakes. Wow. I'm gonna pull it over there. You can kind of hear. Oh crap, I can't. So it's gotta be like right next to me. Sounds like I could turn that idle down a little bit. Stop. Breathe. 36. Wow, that's a big difference. I'm gonna turn that idle down just a touch. Ah, that's how I did it. I sawed it. I was wondering how I did that. All right. So, what I'm noticing, my throttle trim. There we go. That's better. Throttle trim's way better. So we had 36 miles an hour. So we actually have a kid coming down here, so looks like I might not be able to run it right now. Because there's no way I'm gonna run this thing with that kid. That idle's mint now. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and hit start. I think what they want to do, I think they're watching. See, I don't want to scare the kid. See, that's the thing that sometimes people don't realize. Is you don't want to cause issues, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give it a shot. Almost sounded like it leaned out at the end there. Almost as if it's missing a little bit of fuel. Stop. Stop. Breathe. Ah. Might be choking it out now. 34. I think I'm choking it out now. So let's see. Go back on the idle a touch. Back this off. I don't know if I'm too lean or too rich. So I'm gonna back it off. Give it a pump. All right. So why is it not starting now? God, because you touched it. That's why. Fuel's there. All right. That's why, guy, because you touched it. Might be, it might be flooded now. Come on. Yeah. Guy, you shouldn't have touched it. All right, let's get this thing running. I'll be back. Two things have transpired. We blew a shock cap, and I believe I got some trash in the fuel line. What I'm hoping is, it's not the sealer that I put in there. I'm hoping that the sealer didn't somehow clog up the filter. I don't know. I'm trying to think. But it definitely, I'm getting no fuel right now to the plug. I've pulled my arm off. Well, I haven't pulled my arm off, not really. It's just a saying. But I did blow a shock cap. Or not blew it, it was loose. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to pull this apart and see if I can throw some oil back in this thing, because this is a bummer right here. So whatever oil was in there, I don't even know what the viscosity was. Stinks. So pull the shock off. If I can pull it off. Come on, guy. Are you serious? What the hell? You can see it pissing out right now. Come on, man. Off. There we go. It's not off the way I wanted it, but I do need to get some cleaner on this. Because look at how loose this is. I could literally just unscrew it by hand. That's no bueno. That's very, very bad. So, looks like mud in there. Crap. Yeah, that's mud. That is glitter. So that needs to be cleaned out anyway. I got an idea of what fluid I got in there now. But I definitely need to clean this out now. Dang. Alright. Well, while that's still blown apart, I guess I need to take the carb apart. just to see what's going on. But I just wanted to give you a quick little dough update. So I was gonna get some cleaner right here. Carbon choke, baby. CRC. This is the non-flammable kind, man. I don't like this kind. This kind, I've got a word for this. It's a 3-letter word. Begins with a G and ends with a Y. So, I'm gonna go ahead and just give this a quick little blast. Perfect. Good stuff. All right, I'll be back. So I very quickly discovered what the issue was. The seal on the shock cap. The seal on the shock cap was torn. So, I don't know if I've got a stinking O-ring for that. That is a very, very thin O-ring. That thing is torn. That's why this thing bailed out on me. You can see the other piece stuck right inside of here. That's kind of crappy. Remember, wear gloves. Whenever you're working with solvents and crap like this, wear gloves. I don't think I've got an O-ring for this. Damn it. Crap. Dang it. All right, I have to figure out something. All right, so what I ended up figuring out was a complete carburetor like rebuild. Might be too hot. So I'm thinking it might be too hot. Yeah, I don't have a way to check temp right now. We're close. Close again. It's definitely going faster. I just gotta make sure it's not too lean. I do think there was trash in the carburetor. Totally took the whole thing apart, totally cleaned it out, took all the needles out, used brake clean, just basically like punched brake clean through all the orifices of the carburetor. Took a little bit to get it refired up. I did realize, like I had said, I think previously, that I did take the choke off, which makes it harder to start, but it does eventually run. So right now it just might be a little too hot. So far max speed we got was like 36, and I almost want to guess that maybe that speed that I just got right there was just a little bit more than that. So anyways, this is RC Guy Garage, and I am out ripping the 1/10, yeah, the 1/10. This is RC Guy Garage, and I am out ripping the 1/5 scale Exceed Barca. What are you doing today?